Hello, my friends. Good to see you again. This is Seven English Bible School. Thanks for joining us. And once again, your presence means a lot to me. God bless you and keep you.
From Great Britain to Egypt to Israel, the Gaza Strip and its people have been occupied or militarized for more than a century. And now under the control of Hamas and relentless bombardment by Israel, its existence may be in jeopardy.
Just as ISIS was crushed, so too will Hamas be crushed.
We are not doing well. Actually, it's unimaginable, and there's no vocabulary to exactly describe what we are going through.
I'm struck by how many of the victims in these reports are pacifists who've worked with Palestinians, have picked Palestinians up from the areas crossing.
Well, we have to remember that in this conflict, not everyone is an extremist, not everyone believes in violence, and there are pacifists on both sides. When you're talking about pacifists who are Israeli, who live near Gaza, these are the people who are also observing the suffering of the Palestinians in Gaza. Communities that are isolated from others don't really know what it's like to be on the other side. And so when you have communities that are completely detached from what life is like for these Palestinians, then perhaps they don't even imagine the scale of the suffering.
Shooting children, burning children, slitting the throats of children, that is a deliberate strategy. Why? Why have they gone that far?
Hamas wants this to be a message to Israel that this is an existential battle now. And for that reason, they are attacking everybody. They regard everybody as a legitimate target to instill fear in the Israeli population, because they know that the Israeli state exists to protect the Jewish people and the Israeli citizens. And so in attacking the civilians, Hamas is basically trying to say this idea of the Israeli state is not viable. So they are sending a psychological message to the rest of the Israeli population, which is, another tool of warfare. This is psychological warfare as well as a military attack causing actual physical casualties.
So we have to remember that in this conflict between Israel and Hamas, not everyone is an extremist and not everyone believes in violence. There are pacifists on both sides. They observe the suffering of people on both sides. This makes them more likely to want to help because of observing the suffering of fellow human beings. Hamas came here last week and they began shooting children, burning children, and slitting the throats of children. And there must have been a deliberate strategy. Why have they gone that far? I think that Hamas wants this to be a message to Israel that this is an existential battle now. And for that reason, they are attacking everybody. They regard everybody as a legitimate target to instill fear in the Israeli population, because they know that the Israeli state exists to protect the Jewish people and the Israeli citizens. And so in attacking the civilians, Hamas is basically trying to say this idea of the Israeli state is not viable. So they are sending a psychological message to the rest of the Israeli population, which is another tool of warfare. This is psychological warfare as well as a military attack causing actual physical casualties. All right, that's it. This is what the media says. Probably there are pros and cons, but now let's check out some comments. So sad to know that so many innocent people are suffering on both sides. Heroes sacrifice their lives for others. Hamas wants to stay in power and not lose it. The only thing necessary for evil to prevail is for good people to do nothing. Please create safe havens for non-combatants like women and children in both countries. People have forgotten about Ukraine already, and eventually will forget about Gaza, just like in the past wars involving Israel.
And I just want you to know that I love you and miss you, and I pray that your family is well, that you are blessed, that your family is healthy, that your wife has energy and is healthy, that your boys are big and strong, and that the Lord is blessing you, your body, your mind, your spirit.
If you are more interested in more information, please leave a comment and I will check out and respond. Once again, thanks for watching. Peace be with you.